Is wholesaling houses worth it in 2024? In this video, I'm going to give you my honest opinion on what really works in wholesaling in 2024. But before I get into it, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so others just like you can find the truth out about wholesaling. So the question is wholesaling really worth it? And the answer in 2024 is a resounding yes. I know what you're thinking, Rick, you're biased. You've been a wholesaler most of your life. And I'm here to tell you, listen, anything that you really want in life that's worthwhile, you're going to have to work for it. In fact, if it's hard, it's most likely worth it. Because when something's hard, most people won't even bother to do it. Or when they attempt it, they're barely even going to try. I want you to think about this. If you don't do wholesaling, what are your options? Let's be honest with ourselves. You can go get a job, you can work for a company, but in 2024, the cost of everything is so outrageous, in my opinion. I don't know how people can survive on a job because you have to trade your time for money. And there's just not enough hours in the day. There's not enough of a labor rate. And at the cost of inflation going up, do you really think a corporation is going to take care of you? We are in a different world in 2024. Corporations will replace you like that. And with the advent of AI coming along, it's only going to stress the job market out even more. Now is the time to find the skill sets to go out and set yourself financially free. That's what wholesaling allows you to do. So with the average price of housing, the average price of just utilities, clothes, and even the common food expenses, you owe it to yourself to give wholesaling a shot. And I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret here. Most people that start out wholesaling, they don't even give it a shot. They think it is like a miracle cure, and they get into it and they find out how much work it is, and they quit. Here's the secret, guys. 95% of people will try wholesaling. Only 5% will ever actually do it. So if you think that the wholesaling in 2024, this market is super saturated, you're technically right, but the reality of it, the saturation is by people that the minute they get resistance, they get rejected, they can't sell a contract, they can't find a cash buyer, or they just can't make it work, they quit. And so many of you mix that up and don't understand. If you just get trained, go over to a place like freewholesaling.com and actually learn the fundamentals of wholesaling, you can do this. But you're actually going to have to work. You're actually going to have to put in the time. It's going to be a bit painful at first, but if you can survive those initial bumps, the first 90 to 180 days, everything you want is on the other side. How do I know this? I'm living proof of 21 years doing it. You guys know my son's story. He's living proof. Both of us had the same obstacles in front of us. Nothing was handed to us. Zach earned everything on his own. So did I. I had to jump from a corporate job because I was absolutely frustrated. Now, fast forward to 2024. If you are on the edge on like your corporate job and are they going to take care of me or do I got to take charge? I love what Rick and Zach are talking about, this wholesaling thing. Is it really for me? Is it really going to work? The question is, are you going to work? If you're going to work, I have no doubt wholesaling will work for you. And for those of you thinking like, well, I'm in LA, I'm in South Florida, I'm in downtown New York, I'm in a busy metropolitan area, like the price is already crazy and the $1 million thing is, listen, with the advent of technology today, they have this incredible thing called virtual wholesaling. Now, I didn't catch on to this in the beginning of my career. Actually, I did a little bit in Ohio because the properties were so cheap. But the reality is, you can do it anywhere you want in the country. And you're not on your own doing it. We will teach you how to do it. Go over to freewholesaling.com, figure out how to get started. But you are no longer confined to the market that you were born and raised in. In fact, you can go out and find affordable pockets anywhere in the country. There's two keys you look for. Number one, look for a good population base, at least 100,000 or more. And number two, look at the average median price. The average median price in the United States as of this video is about $412,000. So I want you to stay below that and look for like blue collared houses and starter homes like that. Now, how do you do it? It's easy, guys. Virtual wholesaling is going to teach you the same skill sets if you're going to do this in your local market. The only difference is you get the freedom of choice to pick whatever market you want. So if you're happy living in California or Florida, New York, I'm not telling you have to move, but you're going to have to learn how to deal with working your business virtually, how to talk to motivated sellers, on the phone and how to get them to sign contracts over the computer. It's not as hard as you think. It's done every day. I do it. Zach does it. A bunch of y'all watching this doing it. And I'm telling you, you can do it if you're in one of those markets. So do not let that be your limiting factor, especially in 2024. The truth of the matter, guys, is anything you really want, you're going to have to work for it. And if it's super easy, it's usually a bait and switch. That's how gurus take advantage of you in this business and make it sound like it's so easy. You flip properties on the beach. The reality is you're going to have to go out there and work. You're going to get rejected, and you're going to have to learn to talk to people. Me and Zach do not hide our secrets. In fact, we make them ultra public, and we teach you the 2 skill sets you have to master right off the bat. Actually, 3 skill sets you have to master right off the bat in wholesaling is number 1, you have to find and locate motivated sellers that need to sell their home. We teach you how to do that. Go over to freewholesaling.com. That is the key. I do not waste my time on people who want to sell their home. They belong to realtors. They can do the dance and get their few $1,000s. I'm not interested in doing that. Number 2, you have to develop a relationship and build rapport with sellers. It seems to be fair to tell you that when people get along and they like you and you have similar interests, you naturally connect with its people, the energy's good, and they want to do business with you. And this is the skill set no other wholesaler really teaches outside of me and Zach, because the development of the relationship is the key in getting great wholesale deals. And then number 3 is you have to master the marketing piece on how to get these lists and how to reach out and get in touch with these motivated sellers. It might be knocking on doors. It might be reverse driving for dollars, or sending out mail. There's 1,000 ways to do it. Go over to freewholesaling.com. We'll teach you more on how to do that. But once you can master those 3 skill sets, wholesaling you can do in any market, any place. You can do it locally. You can do it virtually. Now, as of shooting this video, our average assignment deal from an established wholesaler in my area of the country is around $18,000. Are you going to start out at 18 grand? Probably not. The reality is my first deal was like a few $1,000s, and you work your way up. My probate deals average $36,000. So think about this. In your first year, if I just get you started in wholesaling, you commit to learning the fundamentals of wholesaling, and you actually commit to doing the hard work. And you don't complain, and you don't whine, and you do not try to pick and thread the things you want to do and avoid the things you don't want to do, you will become wildly successful in wholesaling. So if you can go out in 1 year and just find 6 deals, and I don't think that is a high barometer to jump. Just 6 houses, that's all you got to find. And it might take you all year to find those, and you might find them all in the last 2 or 3 months because of the experience factor and the learning curve. But if you just average, say, $12K a deal, that would have earned you $72,000. Now, I'm not going to break down, but that $72,000 is like earning $100,000 in a regular job. Plus, you control your time, you have a future, and you've learned a skill set no corporation, no boss, nobody can take away from you. In fact, in my opinion, wholesaling is the highest skill set you can learn in all of real estate. Once you master wholesaling, everything else is a piece of cake. Now, think about this. If you take those 6 houses and you jump up to $18,000, that puts you to $108,000. And guys, honestly, that is working at part-time at best. Those are rookie numbers when you start out. And as your learning curve and your skills to negotiate with people and identifying how to talk to sellers, will come over time, these numbers will drastically go up, and 6 will jump to 20 to 30 houses, and you can see how your income will explode. Guys, the reality is you're comparing yourself to a lot of people that are looking for a quick fix in wholesaling, and that's never going to work. In fact, that's why you have such a high failure rate in wholesaling, because people think it's easy. They think, oh, it's going to be so easy compared to my other job. The reality is you have to go in with the right attitude. You have to lose all your excuses. You have to completely bury your ego, and you have to go all in 2024 in wholesaling. In fact, if you do that, it's hard not to win in wholesaling. But the minute you start dabbling and making excuses, and then you start to try something else, or like, this is harder than I thought it was. You see, if you set the wrong expectation level and you don't meet it, you quickly doubt yourself, and you have to change that mindset. Listen, if you just want to check out wholesaling and just want to try it out, I'm probably not the best fit for you. But if you really want to go all in and make a major impact in your life and break the chains that are created in your family. It was created in mine. And once I broke that chain, it gave me the freedom to do what I want, because I got into wholesaling for one thing and one thing only. It was to get freedom of my time. And yes, the money came along with it, but money buys you freedom. And when you have freedom, you can do what you want, take care of the people that you love the most. And that's what wholesaling has done for me. I never said it would be easy. I never said it would be a shortcut. And I never said it wouldn't stress you out a little bit. In fact, it's going to build character for you. I love wholesaling. In fact, if you're looking to do wholesaling in 2024, you have never seen a better time. Now is the time. We still have some affordability left in housing. We got to find the markets that we can attack with it. And guys, this is the capital dream of being in America. Why not? Go out there, help people out that are in trouble, buying homes they can't afford or they can't afford to keep up. They need help. You are the lifeline. You are a guide for these people. And here's the really cool part about wholesaling, especially in 2024. You need to be authentic. You need to learn how wholesaling works. And you need to educate yourself on how to connect and talk to people and be real with them. If you can help solve their problem, you can make a ton of money. Remember, the more people you help, the more money you make. So we have to reach out to a lot of people. That's why we're looking for motivated sellers that need to sell their house. So guys, I'm here to tell you, in 2024, there's never been a better time in the wholesaling. And I've been doing this 21 years, guys. It just gets better every year. And remember, we don't care if the market's up or down. We are in wholesaling every day. Guys, if you want to change your life and you're truly committed to putting in the work in wholesaling, let's go. Go over to freewholesaling.com. That is the best place to get started. Connect with me and Zach. Jump on our lives. Go over to Wholesaling Houseless for Real. Join the ZachDiscord.com. Let's get going. If you want to change your life and you want to go all in 2024 in wholesaling, you are in the right place. So guys, listen, let me know in the comments, are you all in 2024 and do you think wholesaling is worth it? And let me know that you're going to start now. Use the word start now. And as usual, if you got value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so other people can figure out if wholesaling is right for them right now. This is Rick Ginn, and I'll see you in the next video.